From corrective actions, we move into persons involved. Persons involved is the other main focus of the WHS module. The Persons Involved tab shows any employees that were involved through injury or illness as a result of this incident. This data is used to track their injury, any insurance claims made, and their rehab and medical treatment and costs. With the fields, please fill out who was injured and briefly how and what injury. This is a text box for recording who was injured, how they were injured, and the injuries sustained. Current incident persons involved. This is a list of the employees attached to this incident that were involved and injured as a result. Selecting a row will open a pop-up window detailing the data for the persons involved. Add a new person involved. This opens up a pop-up window for adding a new person involved. When you click Add New Person, the Details tab is used to record the person or employee involved and their injuries and illness. The description of each field we'll go through shortly. However, please note this must be completed for all first aids, MTIs, and LTI injuries. Person or employee. The employee or person, which is a non-employee, that was involved in the incident that was injured as a result. View details. This opens a window showing the details for the currently selected persons involved. Add new person. Opens a window to add a new person, a non-employee, on the fly. Injured occurred on, when the person was injured. Injury occurred while. What were they doing when injured? Nature of injury. The most serious injury or disease sustained or suffered by the worker. Bodily location. The bodily location of the most serious original injury or part of the body affected by disease, example ears, eyes, hands, and fingers. Specific bodily location, or more accurate bodily location of the injury or disease. Mechanism of injury, action, exposure, or event that was the direct cause of the most serious injury or disease. Example, fall from height, fall on same level. Breakdown agency, object, substance, or circumstance that was principally involved in or most closely associated with in the incident. Example, chemicals, road transport. Agency of injury, object, substance, or circumstance that was principally involved in or most closely associated with in the incident. Examples, chemicals, road transport. Description of occurrence of injury and injury disease. Details of the injury or disease. Current work status. The current status of the person's work. Work status dates. Date employee ceased work. When the person ceased work due to rehab. Work status dates, restricted duties, short term. When the person returned to work with temporary restricted duties. Work status dates, restricted duties, permanent. When the person returned to work with permanent base restriction duties. Work status dates, restricted duties, usual duties. When the person returned to work with their normal duties. Injury/disease type. The type of injury/disease. If you select the other, you'll be shown a text box to fill out. To complete, type name. Save the changes made to this person involved. We'll ask if you want to close the pop-up window once it's saved. View checklist. Opens another window showing the checklist items attached to this person involved. Checklist items are tasks that need to be performed per person involved in order to complete it correctly. This pop-up is detailed later, as well as the setup of additional checklist items. Close window. Closes the window and returns you to the incident details. Delete person. Deletes this person involved and all the attached data. Information. This is details of the events that occurred regarding the person involved when the incident happened. A description of each field is shown in the following slide. This must be completed for all first aid, MTIs, and LTI injuries. Going through the questions. What was this person doing at the time of the incident? So what activities were being performed by the person injured when the incident occurred? What happened unexpectedly? What event happened that was unexpected? How was the injury or disease sustained? What occurred that resulted in an injury to the person involved? Preventative action proposed and taken. The corrective action proposed and taken as a result of the injury/disease occurrence. Used to assist in evaluating the success of the preventative strategies. Shift/LTI details. This needs to be completed if there is an LTI. Claim details, please ignore, as well as the incident treatment, cost refunds, person involved attachments, and additional fields. Please ignore this. This will be handled and managed by the HR team.